Dun, 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 dun. Hey guys, welcome back to Conkerman Survival. This is episode 2, and in the last episode I said I was going to find somewhere to live, and this looks like a pretty decent place. Now, what I think I'm going to do is kind of make a tree house out of one of these, but I'll probably have to be quite careful because, and I said careful, there's creepers and stuff which can spawn because it's very dark in these kinds of places. But yeah, I like the idea of having a tree house, and that's why I was kind of half looking for a what's it called, roofed forest. So yeah, it's probably what I'm going to be trying to set up as my home, and over the next few episodes this will probably be basically just setting up and making my house with the materials I've got, and then we might get into some other stuff. So I gotta find the ideal spot within this. Now I know that roofed forests can be quite big, so I may have to search for a while. But when I first arrived here I landed on this beach and it looked like a pretty nice place from down there, but then I hadn't realised that it just kind of drops off over here and goes into another thing. I thought it was like sort of a little groove into a mountain, but no, it just goes across there. So maybe I'll look for a different place. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good contender for my humble abode. And hang on, just let me have a look at this. We've got a little bay. That looks pretty nice. If maybe I could make one sort of on the edge of a cliff, perhaps. Another advantage of, well, an advantage of roof forests is that the trees are very easy to get wood from, because you can just spiral staircase up to the top of them, then dig out these extra blocks, and you get about a stack of logs very quickly. Also, they tend to spawn next to plains biomes, so that's a plus if you're looking for a plains biome. So yeah, I think I'll make this my house or home, but I'm gonna go looking for a decent spot to set up shop. Alright, through these leaves. I know one thing I'm lacking in a bit is logs at the moment, so I may have to mine up a few of these trees, which is a shame because they do look pretty cool. And yeah, these places also have mushrooms in them, giant mushrooms, which is an easier way to find them. So basically this is like the perfect biome, really. And that's what I want to set up here. Tree glitch. So, in a few of my other survival worlds, what I've done is tunneled up through the center of a tree and just made that my house, my like route up to the top. And I might find a sort of a secluded tree, one that's perhaps standing on its own. I want to look for ones quite low down as well, because when I start mining I'll need to make a mine shaft, because that's what I often do. And yeah, low down trees will be good for those. Oh, skeleton over here. Die, foul beast. So yeah, I'm gonna look around for a while and see what I get. Alright, so I've chosen this tree to be my house for a number of reasons. Firstly, it's quite isolated from the rest of them and quite high up, so it'll be easily visible. And also because its base is quite close to the ground, so I won't have to dig as far for my mine shaft. And on an unrelated note, I got this amazing view, which happens to be from this tree. So, sun's going down. I'm probably going to need to start making arrangements in this tree. and then, yeah, transform it into my house. But we'll see how that goes. So first step for making, this is kind of a tutorial. So first step for making your dark oak tree into your home is to make a 2x2 spiral staircase up the centre until you get to the top, like so. Then just dig your way out. Alright, and then we got a bunch of dark oak wood. Just throw away the other one. Alright, so we then do this. Replace the top layer with dark oak, and you can go a bit further out if you want. But basically this is going to be my main room, so I'm going to want to have a nice floor. And let me say what a nice floor it is actually, because this is actually my favourite type of wood, just because of the colour of it. I've liked dark woods for quite a long time, and I like using them for building. So I'm going to continue smashing away the leaves, and I'll give you a quick progress update in a mo. Alright, so I've worked for about half an hour gathering some wood and making this out the front of my tree. It's probably going to be my entrance. Not quite sure about the look of it. I mean, there's quite a lot of logs. May have been a waste. But, you know, resources are scarce, just starting out at the moment. I'll keep it for now and see how it goes. I got this pressure plates and fence gates out the front. So basically, up at the top this tree is going to be my house. And let's see, I haven't got much wood at the moment, so I got to go collect some more. It's probably going to be like the 10th tree or something that I've chopped down so far. But yeah, that's a piece of progress for the moment. And I'm going to be building the rest of my home on top. I'm going to dabble with a few ideas before settling on something that I like. But it does require a lot of wood. Also, food is going to be a problem, so I guess maybe in the next episode I'll start setting up my farms. I've got a potato, so I'll probably use that. Plus a lot of raw pork that will keep me going for a while. And beef as well. So, next episode will be farming. But for now, I got to get some wood. Chopping down the tree. And I'm going to be designing my house. And then settling for something that I like. I like these trees because they're very easy to chop down. You can just make a 2x2 staircase up them. Don't know if I've said that already. And it's raining. Brilliant. Right. So I should be able to just finish up here. And the trouble is, when you build with a lot of logs, is that you need to get a lot of logs as well. And these trees are pretty much ideal for that. So, is that everything? Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, so hop on back over here to my soon-to-be house, and I'm going to continue building. Alright, got some stairs here, so it's easy to get out to the top. I got 50 logs. Another good thing about these is that they have a very high yield of logs. So I don't know about what I really want to do with this. I think I'm going to make kind of a squarish room, or maybe circular, but you know. So I guess we'll build out here, kind of match the shape of the leaves as well, and then put in some oak or dark oak kind of support struts out of the logs. Yeah, don't know whether or not that will look good. I know only that I'm going to need quite a lot of them. So let's see if I can kind of I'm debating where to put these support beams and whether to have them horizontal or vertical, but I think I've got an idea. If I kind of go like this, then maybe I could have the oak things, have it go past this block, and then supported by another oak thing across there. So I'm going to extend out the corners. Then I'm going to try and put in the oak. I'm saying oak too much. I'm going to try and put in the support beams. Call them beams then. Maybe use these corners for small windows. I've never actually had windows in corners before, but I don't know. Might be quite good. So, these are temporary blocks. We need to take them out. Okay. So, one goes in there. One have them go down there. And then, as you can see, we've already used quite a lot of wood. So I'll build that up there. And then, I think I'll go there. Actually, I'll take this off here. You know what? It's getting dark at the moment, so I'll need to place down some torches. I think I'll put these on here. And it's raining as well. Not ideal building conditions, so I guess I'll pause for now and catch you up when we've built the rest of the support struts and it's daytime and it's not raining and we can actually see 5 feet in front of our faces. So, I'll catch you in a moment. Alright, so as you can see, I've finished off my house and I'm stood in front of a nice picturesque Minecraft screenshot. Well, not over there, but this one looks quite nice, aside from obviously the random leafless tree over there. And yeah, so this is my house now. As you can see, the floor level was there where I was building up before, and the struts that I put in. So I've done windows now, and I've got some nice kind of leaves growing up the sides. So let's have a look inside. So yeah, I mostly went for the dark oak look, because that's pretty much the only wood that I have available. So yeah, this is the inside of my house. Pretty simple at the moment. I got my bed, furnace, and chest and crafting table. I've been cooking up some meat, which I've now finished doing. So yeah, basically things are good. Eventually I'm going to be able to move my bed out of here and put it in a separate room, to be my bedroom, and also maybe have a chest room at some point. But so yeah, that's pretty much my house at the moment. I think the next task should be, after finishing off this main room and any adjustments that I want to make to it afterwards, the next task would be to kind of build a mine shaft down to the bedrock level, or a bit above, so that I can start kind of strip mining and finding some diamonds, because, as we all know, those are the precious, useful gems that we find in Minecraft. Right, so what I want to do next is, instead of building a mine shaft at the moment, is to kind of branch out a little bit and I think make a new room on top of one of the other trees, perhaps. So for that we'll need a lot of wood, a lot more wood that is, which I'm going to go get now. So yeah, I've basically been getting my wood from this other bit of the roofed forest from over here, full of trees, and as I said earlier, quite easy to get wood from, as you see here. But stone axe is a rather inefficient method, so I shall have to upgrade at some point. But yeah, it'll do for now. I think I'll chop down 2 of these trees, then I might have enough wood to make the whole of another room. And I want it to look kind of different from my first room. So like, the room that I have at the moment at the top of my treehouse is kind of has the feel of a main room. Really, it's kind of bland, because, you know, what really is there in a main room? Nothing much. But I think the next room's going to be my chest room for all my storage, and it's going to look slightly different. Maybe it should have walls made out of these fence posts. Not quite sure yet, but yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to chop down 2 trees, but I think 38 logs should be enough. I mean, it's quite a lot of wood for it. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is kind of dig out this wall here. Oh, I appear to be inside of a tree. Well, we knew that already, but wasn't sure quite how far inside. Well, maybe I'll replace these and think of putting an exit somewhere else. So what I want to do is kind of have an open exit, or maybe one with a door, and have it kind of go over to one of the other trees. But I just want to kind of have a look for a good location to put my chest room, because the aim that I'm going for here is basically to have my whole place be made out of tree houses with kind of bridges connecting them. And I'm not too good at building bridges, so it should be a learning experience. So yeah, as you can see, my house here, but maybe if I join it to this tree, then I'll be able to make a bridge in between there, knock out that glass, and put my exit from there to there. So yeah, a random leafless tree here. This was when I was getting some leaves for the leaves that you see going up there. So yeah, basically, I am going to, I think, make a house on top of here, and this bit here is going to be the only way up, so that it's completely safe from mobs. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to bridge it across all the way from here. So I just got a nice network of tree houses that's all nicely connected, and I can get around easily. So yeah, I think I'm going to make my bridge out of dark oak slabs, that kind of thing. I think we get 3 logs into... ah, crap. 3 logs into planks, make some slabs out of that. 38, I think I'll make some more. And yeah, that should do, I think. Almost a stack. Alright, so the question is, do I want to knock out this glass, which might be a bit hard to do to make a bridge from, considering the angle to there, or maybe go for a bit of an easier angle if I like knock out this wood here, although it does have a torch on it, which is lighting that's useful. So I think I'm going to knock out this. Yeah. So if I start bridging across, in fact, I'm going to kind of want to put a target on the other side of the bridge so I know where to go to. I think I'll have it enter about... that's on the top half, isn't it? Right. About there. So if I go up to it, I'm going to chop off this other one. So I know I've got to build to there, from there. Yeah. Should be easy enough. Oh, stray log block. Alright. Hoping this is going to look good. I'm going to put fences along the side of it to make it look a bit more authentic. Alright, so that at the moment is 1 block below what I got here. Perhaps I should have raised it up a block, but it's not a problem. I can just kind of build over. So if I go over to here, does it show kind of which way I'm facing so that I can like turn around and then... oh yeah, it does. So 72, well no, 76, and I turn around 126, is that right? Oh crap, I'm looking miles away. So if I go to 90 and then over to there, Yeah, I think that should work really. If I like, is that the right direction? Yeah, pretty much. Alright, let's go. Gonna move over a bit so I can get a good amount of space on here. Am I nearly there? Oh, well, I guess I'll move over a bit more. I think this is kind of slanted like that. Okay, that works. At the moment, it's going to be a bit of a simple bridge, but yeah. So, yeah, that looks like it works. Put a torch down here, torch down there. I'm going to go to bed quickly. Alright, so I think the next step will be to lower this down half a block, so that I can then have the fence blocks half a block above it, but it's going to be a bit hard. If I go over here, I think I can build underneath it. Crap. Right, I'll make some supports out of regular oak wood. So, oh no, didn't manage it. Hang on. Ah, crap. Again. Okay, I'm just building up. Super efficient nerd pole with half blocks. Yeah, that works. Oh, my axe is broken. Perfect opportunity to make a new one. Out of iron. Getting an upgrade. Actually, do I have any iron? Well, guess we'll go find out. Nope, doesn't look like it. There's going to be a lot of chopping involved in this. And while I'm at it, might as well make the fences. Like so. 16 fences. It's probably not going to be enough, but I'll work with it for now. Alright, so I can drop down onto here, keep building. There we go. Over here. Alright. Can I make it? Ah, no. Ooh. That was a long way. Well, I'm going to keep working on this, and I think I shall report back when I've kind of finished this bridge and laid out the floor plan for this one. Alright, so I'll see you then. Alright, so I've done some more work on the bridge, and there's a pan around here. I'm going to see it a bit more. Alright, so there's the bridge, and there's the room. So this room is going to be for chests, and yeah, I've made some fence walls and topped it off with leaves. I think it actually looks a bit better with leaves than it does with a kind of a normal roof. But yeah, so these are the two rooms that I've got at the moment. My main room and my chest room. Let's have a look inside first. So yeah. Alright, so this is my bridge. And as you saw from down there, there are actually kind of lighting bugs on the inside of the upside down stairs, which I can't get rid of actually. That's a shame. But yeah, so I got this, decided not to have fences on the bridge, but rather just have it half block further down. So, inside of the chest room I got this nice arrangement. 12 chests should last us a long time. Walls made of fences, as I said. column in the centre with torches on it for lighting, and the kind of leaf ceiling, which I think makes it kind of cozy in here. So yeah, that's a chest room. And the next project we'll be working on, which will be in the next episode, will be for making a mine shaft that will go down to near bedrock so that we can strip mine for diamonds. But that's going to happen in the next episode. So yeah, I'm happy with my progress here. Found a place to live, made a house. Well, two houses technically, although it's not really a house. Made a house, a bridge, another room, chopped down a ton of trees. We are now on our 4th stone axe, so that's an impressive feat, I suppose. And yeah, next episode we'll be making our mine shaft, maybe doing some other stuff. But before I go, I want to quickly show you this thing that I found, which is right over here. At least I think it is. Somewhere close by. Yeah, so this hole here just leads into a nice little natural greenery area, which I may dig down to and expand out for using as um, a, a passive mob farm. So I have pigs and cows and things like that. Cows are the most useful because they drop leather for books, so I can eventually get an enchanting table. But of course that also requires diamonds. So in the next episode we'll be digging down to bedrock, getting diamonds hopefully, and perhaps setting up an animal farm. So yeah, this has been episode 2. Hope you've enjoyed it. We made a house, made a bridge, and made a storage room. So yeah, that's about it. And see you all next time for episode 3. Bye.